the girl only forgets to put on a jacket, and appears in front of her stepfather, not knowing his eyes have completely moved away from her mother, and are locked tightly on the girl. He even brags to his friend that he has a beautiful girl here, and at this moment, the mother and daughter still have no idea danger is coming. But in the middle of the night, the girl is suddenly woken by a strange sound, and a strong sense of danger instantly rushes into her heart. As soon as she pokes her head out of the cabin, she is shocked to see her mother is being held by several men with guns. At first, she thinks these people are only robbing them, so she instinctively pulls back into the cabin, and finds a handgun to steady herself. But when she pokes her head out again, Sarah curls up in the cabin, shaking with fear, and what is even worse is, the attackers actually set a fire before leaving. At this moment, the entire yacht is covered in raging flames. Luckily, Sarah is not some helpless girl. She grabs a fire extinguisher and sprays like crazy, finally putting out the fire. But her mother has closed her eyes forever. At this moment, Sarah is lost in grief, and completely misses one detail. Her stepfather Jack's body has disappeared. After a night of pain, Sarah walks out of the cabin again, only to see devastation everywhere. She never imagines what was supposed to be a warm family trip has turned into a tragic life and death nightmare. But the stubborn girl does not collapse here. After quickly pulling herself together, the girl forces herself to stay rational and save herself. She digs out a pile of communication devices burned by the fire, and tries them one by one to call for help. But every device is damaged, and not a single one can work normally. Every hope of calling for help is completely shattered. Just as the girl sinks into despair and nearly breaks down, a strange noise suddenly comes from outside the cabin. Alert, she immediately gets up and walks out to check, only to be shocked to see Jack, who was already believed dead, has somehow survived. Surprised and relieved, the girl does not hesitate at all, and immediately reaches out to pull the injured Jack onto the boat, then quickly finds some gauze, and gives his wounds a quick emergency bandage. Then under Jack's guidance, the two work together to raise the sail, and the broken boat finally catches the wind again, slowly sailing across the sea. After one exhausting ordeal after another, the girl is already drained. She wants to go into the cabin and rest for a bit, but out of the corner of her eye, she spots a photo album in the corner. She casually picks it up and flips through it, and in the next second, her whole body turns cold and her spine goes numb. The people in the photos with Jack are exactly the attackers who hunted them last night. The truth speaks for itself. Jack and those vicious attackers have known each other all along. A huge sense of danger instantly surrounds Sarah's whole body. Highly alert, she immediately rushes out of the cabin, and quickly ties Jack's hands tightly with rope, while also taking away the dagger he carries on him, cutting off every possible danger. But something strange happens again. In the brief moment when the girl turns around to fix the sail, Jack, who was tied up and lying quietly in place, somehow disappears. Unknown fear rushes back into her heart. Sarah immediately pulls out the dagger, holds her breath, and carefully searches around the boat. It turns out Jack has only gone to the bathroom for a moment. He tells Sarah with a serious look, a violent storm is about to hit, and they must fix the generator immediately, and get back to land as soon as possible, or both of them will be buried at sea.
You know them. Why did you lie about not knowing those men?
They're monsters, Rose. The less you know, the better.
With life and death on the line, Sarah can only put her suspicions aside for now, and the two do everything they can to repair the equipment. But after working for a long time, it is still all for nothing. The generator is completely beyond repair. With no other choice, the two can only let the boat drift with the waves, leaving their fate to the sea. Luckily, heaven has not completely abandoned them. Before long, a lonely island suddenly appears on the horizon. This hope in a desperate situation instantly lifts Sarah's spirit. She immediately adjusts the direction, and sails full speed toward the island. After the boat reaches the shallow water, the two decisively abandon the boat, and switch to an inflatable raft to land on the island. But the inexperienced girl accidentally drops the paddle into the deep sea in a panic. She quickly bends down and reaches out to grab it, and danger suddenly strikes. Just as Sarah is about to drown and die, Jack jumps into the sea without hesitation, and saves the unconscious Sarah onto the shore in time, then immediately performs CPR on her. As mouthfuls of seawater are coughed out, Sarah finally slowly wakes up. This life-saving act completely clears all suspicion from her heart, and makes her fully trust Jack. After a short rest to recover their strength, the two explore the island together, but cruel reality shatters their hope again. This is actually a deserted island with no people, no supplies, no way out, and maybe some unknown danger hiding there too. Endless sea, deserted island, two people fighting to survive. How can they survive in this barren place next?